episode of Indigenous Survival. I'm your host, Jeff Soaring Hawk Gibson. We'll talk about these survival kits that you can buy. More specifically from Temu, or however they call themselves. You know, it's a great place to shop from. My wife does, been doing it since they started on, so I told her about it about a couple years ago, and now they're on TV. So I thought I would do a video on some of their survival stuff. I mean, they got tons of it, you know, ranging from everything really dirt cheap to kind of expensive, 20 bucks. I ordered a couple of the average ones, you know, now the little black kit you see right here, I think it was 25. And this, I think it was $5-6 bucks. It's supposed to be a tent with a whistle attached, and it is. Now, you know, if anybody's watched these my shows before, knows I'm not big into spending a lot of money on things. Buy the best that you can get. I mean, like the meals. You don't need Mountain House meals. You know, like Mountain House mac and cheese. Well, you might spend $6 for that stupid thing when you can get you a box of Kraft macaroni and cheese or Velveeta mac and cheese and for way less, about maybe $3. Yeah, you might have to put it in a Ziploc bag, but it cooks the same way. If you can boil water for one, you can boil water for the other one, and you got a lot more than what's in that little bitty pouch. But so, yeah, I'm not big into, you know, like my grandfather said, don't spend $600 on a knife that you're never going to use because you're going to set it up because it's $600. You don't want to damage it. You know, people do that with cars. I bought a Ferrari. Do you take it out? Do you drive it every day? Nope. Sits in my garage. I wax it though. Why? It doesn't do a damn thing. Buy something you can use that you don't mind if it gets hurt. So, you know, with that being said, this ain't a bad little. I ain't taking it. I'm not taking it out of the bag, but you know, emergency tube tent. I did a video maybe a year or so ago about one. It came in a there's just like a heavier Mylar blanket thing as a, you know, would it be good for one night? Yeah, this might be good for a couple nights. You know, this might be good for a couple nights. If by the way, I'm up here on Browning Mountain doing this. If I got trapped up here and I couldn't make it in a storm, you know, would this be adequate? Yeah, it'd keep me dry, or help to keep me dry. Nothing I want to bank my life on for very long, but there was an elderly couple that was up here a couple years ago that got lost and was up there for 3 days in the cold. You know, if they had something like that, $5 insurance policy, they could have, you know, if they had a way to start a fire, which they should. I mean, you see the way I'm dressed? Yes, but even I don't even smoke, but I carry a Zippo lighter. So, I always check it every other day and fill it up. But with this and a little fire, kept them from being hypothermic? Probably. A lot better than being out in the open. But the next thing is this. I've opened it a little bit, took the wrapper off. Case ain't bad. Now like I said, I've opened this up. I've already looked through it. There's a few things in here, honestly, ain't worth anything. There's a few other things that are. Let me open this up. It's got 4 good locks on it. So, one, now I didn't put batteries in it, but one's a nice little flashlight that opens up. You know, it's not some of the one I got at home, but again, if I was up here, had to survive, stay alive for a few days, you know, I hear something, this would work to see if I heard somebody, you know, at night especially, it would draw their attention. Little bracelet with the survival bracelet with his little compass. I didn't take it out of the thing. Little striker, not bad. You know, I've seen better ones. And first of all, my thing with survival bracelets are, once you cut them to use the cord, you ruin the bracelet. So, but that's what they're for. Little cordage, little compass. The compass ain't bad. I opened this up already. It's not, like I said, again, it's not the best, but it's not too bad. The case is nice. Compass is so-so. But then again, my thing with compasses, I don't care if you buy the, ones that are $400. Don't carry just one. Don't carry two. Carry three. Because sometimes they fail. Okay. Next item that I had in there is a little survival card. I like these. I got a few of these, different ones. They do come in handy. I have used mine for different things. They're not, this one might not be the best, but it does have a little knife like on it. You could do stuff if you don't have your knife. Survival blanket is in it. Now this part I thought was kind of cool. Because this thing here, I don't even know what the hell that is. Unless it's to hold a bottle or something, I don't know. I like this. You got your knife to eat with, to cut your sport, but then you put your knife back in the handle so you don't cut yourself. There you go. I kind of like it. And it's also built in as a whistle. So yeah, you got another whistle. There's a few things, you got fire striker, a Phillips and regular screwdriver. Now this is totally junk. The wire saw. Yeah. You know how many of these I've had that break apart? And it's also to be used as a snare. Yeah, no. Then the rest of it's just Band-Aids, alcohol pads, and a little bitty fishing kit. Now the fishing kit maybe, it's not too bad. But my advice to people on buying these things, I bought this specifically really to do this video. But my advice is build your own. Okay? That's my advice, is build your own. Start with something, you can start with like this, and take out the junk stuff and add better. Now I'm not saying, when I say better, I'm not saying, oh, you mean spend $80 on this or that. No, I'm not. But like the wire saw thing, replace it with one of the hand chainsaws. Or better yet, carry a knife that's got a saw, like Camillus carnivore. It's about 18-inch knife. Has a real saw blade on the back. Yeah, now you got a way to chop or saw. Then you don't have to worry about that. Band-Aids in a survival kit? No. No. You should have a little bitty first aid kit, which I did a video on those before. I got a decent size one, do a lot with, but remember, World War II, you were only issued, in World War II, you're only issued with a couple gauze pads, or actually it's a shell dressing, and which is basically a bunch of thick gauze with a bandage around it, and morphine. That's it. That was your first aid kit. You got hit in the leg or the arm, you managed your best to put it on or have somebody stick it on for you. That was it. That was your first aid kit. Now, I'm not saying that's all you need to carry, but hell, if our Army thought that was the best, yeah, until medics got to you, yeah, why not? But you can buy a little bitty first aid kit at Walmart that goes on your belt, take that stuff out, replace it with better bandages. Use the bag that goes on your belt. That's what I would do. I mean, bandages in a first aid kit? No. In a survival kit? No. No. Bandages in a first aid kit? Yes. Survival kit should only have stuff in it, and to be honest with you, there shouldn't even have a knife in it, because I'll show you real quick. I carry two. I got two pocket knives. Plus, my little card that I carry little survival card that I carry has a knife in it, along with the fire striker and stuff like that. So, with the little compass, I mean, it takes up very little room. I mean, I got everything, you know, that stuff. But you shouldn't have a knife that goes in your survival kit. Why? That should already be on you. Survival kits, in my estimation, should only have things that you're not carrying all the time on you. You know, I'm not saying this ain't a good starter or something like that, or it don't have stuff in it that would help. It does. It does. But I wouldn't fully rely on this as my means of survival. And above all, I don't care what you spend on a survival kit or don't spend on a survival kit or any type of kit, but use it, like I said, survival kit. Practice with it first. You know, go through the stuff, because the little wire saw, I don't know how many, even growing up, I don't know how many of those I bought. Try to cut a branch, and as soon as I start pulling, the thing pulls apart. You know, as soon as I start going like this, that little handle part falls out. What is that going to do for you in a survival situation? Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. As far as the snare part of it goes, give me a roll of hemp, of natural hemp twine, about medium size. That's all I would need. Because my pocket knife, you see, if you watch my trapping videos, that's all I carried. That's all I used, was a roll of hemp and a pocket knife. And my stuff was just as effective as any other, you know, I bought this bird snare trap. I bought a snare to catch rabbits. I bought it from Dick's Sporting Goods for only $49. Well, guess what? I roll hemp and a pocket knife will probably catch more than your $49 rabbit trap. Because being made out of hemp, which is natural, doesn't have any smells to it or anything like that, no rabbit, squirrel, even a bird is going to go, oh my God, that's a trap. You're going to walk right into it and you got dinner. Or you caught fish. I mean, and you don't have to have several different types for different things. All you got to do is have a little bit of fishing line or even a hemp. But I prefer tying fishing line to it. But hey, and some hooks, or you make the hook and there you go. So, you know, remember to like these videos. Like, share, and subscribe. Sorry for the wind, guys, but running mountains notorious for some wind every time. I think it circles around and comes around because of the way this hill is. This mountain hill, it's really a hill, but the way it is, as it circles around, I think because in a little while it dies down and then it comes back. But stay tuned for more videos. Got other things planned. And again, I think I already said it, but in case I didn't, remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you at the next video.